I know where Sheridan is. I found proof in the kitchen.
What are you talking about, Antonio?
I'm talking about this ring. I went in there and I accidentally knocked Luis's jacket off the chair. And when I bent down to pick it up, I found this ring on the kitchen floor. This was our grandmother's ring. This is the ring that I gave Sheridan as our engagement ring. Now, I don't know how it got there, but it has to mean Sheridan is still in Harmony. It has to. She might have even been in this house.
Tony, you don't understand. But that ring wasn't just lying on the floor. You must have knocked it out of my jacket when you bumped into it, right?
Why would you have my wife's engagement ring in your jacket pocket? What's going on between you and Sheridan, huh? Why you have my wife's...
Both you guys chill out. You're guessing Beth's home, that kid's in the schoolyard. You get Mrs. Wallace so upset she could have another stroke.
Actually, I was starting to feel warm and tingly all over.
I'm sorry I lost control. I just want to know why Luis has my wife's engagement ring in his pocket.
And I'm gonna tell you. That's just been something I've wanted to tell you for a long damn time. It's just something keeps getting in the way.
Sheridan sent the ring to police headquarters.
What? When? Why would she do that?
Tell him, Luis. Answer Antonio's question.
Sheridan sent the ring to the station while you were in Paris trying to track her down. Along with that, there was an audio tape saying that she was okay. And she didn't want to be found, all right?
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
Well, I'm sorry. There's been a lot going on here with Beth and all. It just slipped my mind.
Well, I guess that explains the reason that I didn't find a trace of her when I was over in Paris. I guess it just proves to me that because she sent you the ring to give to me, she really doesn't want to be found. Luis, I just want to say I'm sorry for going off on you like that. I had no idea that you'd heard from Sheridan when I was in Paris looking for her. What I can't understand is why she'd want to have our baby in a foreign country when she could have it right here in Harmony with me and the rest of the family.
No. Doesn't seem like Sheridan at all, does it? But and look, between the audio tape, getting our grandmother's ring, the DVD, I don't know what else to do besides take Sheridan at her word.
Guess you'd better keep this locked up at headquarters with the tape and DVD. I don't want to lose it.
Antonio, I'm sorry that you had to find out about Sheridan's last message that way. This must be so hard for you.
Yeah, that's hell. I mean, no offense, but every time I look at you and pregnant and just about to have the baby, I can't help but think of Sheridan. And, well, the worst part is that she didn't even call me. She didn't even call to say that she's okay or anything.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you are her husband, and now that you mention it, it seems strange that she would go to so much trouble to make a DVD and an audio tape when she could have just picked up the phone and called you. I don't know, but maybe you were right before about Sheridan never being in Paris. I know this might sound crazy, but what if Sheridan never left Harmony?
Has Beth got a death wish?
You still think that Sheridan may be in town?
Well, you're a smart guy, Antonio, and Luis is a cop. If his contacts couldn't come with any leads on Sheridan and you went to Paris, you couldn't find her either. I mean, isn't that kind of suspicious?
Kinda, I guess, but I mean, Sheridan's a crane. With all that money at her disposal, she could disappear anywhere.
Yeah, but, you know, telling everyone that she's in Paris isn't exactly, you know, disappearing.
I guess you're right about that.
I hate to say this, but maybe Luis was right from the start about Sheridan being kidnapped. Maybe Sheridan's being held hostage somewhere here in Harmony.
Merciful angels. Next, Beth will be given tours of the basement.
But the DVD and the audio tape...
She could have been forced to make them.
I don't know, Beth. I mean, we all saw Sheridan, and she was definitely in Paris when the DVD was made.
Or it could be like any weatherman on TV. You know how they stand in front of the blue or green screens? So everything that we see behind them, the radar, the forecast, that's all electronically added. Now, I don't know anything, about technical stuff, but what if that's what they did to Sheridan?
If that's the case, then Sheridan's a victim of foul play. If she's being held hostage, God knows what's happening to her right now.
Oh, if pretty boy only knew the ugly truth.
That's why I think that the police should resume the search for her.
I think I need a fresh diaper.
I think we should resume the house-to-house search for Sheridan.
You what?
You heard me.
Okay, Antonio, I know that going to Paris and not finding Sheridan must have you rattled, okay? But just listen to me. We have a DVD and an audio tape from her saying that she doesn't want to be found.
But what if they were fakes? What if she was forced to make that tape? What if the abductors wanted us to think that she was A-OK in Paris?
Okay, why is it that when I wanted to find Sheridan, when I was convinced she was kidnapped, you refused to believe me? Okay, and now that we have evidence that supports that she was not, you want to start a search for her.
Luis, you said that Sheridan would never just up and disappear like that. And why would she call us? Why wouldn't she call us to tell us that, she wanted to go away for a while rather than email us and send DVDs and audio tapes? I mean, come on, Luis, think about it. I mean, why would she tell us specifically where she's going on top of that?
I don't know, unless maybe someone wanted us to think that she was someplace that she isn't.
But the DVD definitely showed Sheridan in Paris.
Digital stuff can be doctored nowadays, Hank. I mean, look at all the movies you see now.
Well, that's true.
All right, fine. Call the station. I'll see if we can get some volunteers to start the search again.
You're gonna help search too, right, Luis?
Well, no, I said I was going to stay here by your side until you have the baby. I meant it.
Beth's plan has backfired big time.
Luis, you're one of Harmony's best cops. You're Sheridan's brother-in-law. You have to help find her. If she isn't in Paris, she could be a prisoner right here in Harmony. You've got to help find her before it's too late.
Well, what about our baby? Promise I wouldn't leave your side.
And I love you for that, okay? But I don't feel like I'm starting labor anytime soon.
Yeah?
Gee, I wonder why.
But if I do, I'll call you, okay? Besides, I've got Mother and Precious here. I won't be alone.
Well, okay. All right, I'll go with Antonio then.
Okay.
Let's have the DVD reevaluated. If there's a hint that it's a fake, then we'll know we're onto something.
Makes sense.
All right, you promise you call me the second you feel like you're going into labor, okay?
Okay. I'm just so glad that you're helping Antonio, because if Sheridan is in danger, I know she's glad too.
Thanks a lot for understanding me wanting to go with Antonio to get to the bottom of what's really happened to Sheridan.
Anything for you, Luis.
No idea, Luis.
All right, but I'm going to have my cell phone on, okay? So the minute you feel like you're going into labor, you call me. I'm going to rush back here and take you to the hospital. I want to see this baby born.
It's so sweet of you. But don't worry, okay? Before you know it, you and I will be the proud parents of a beautiful baby boy. I promise.
Beth's luck can't last forever. Matter of fact, that's coming to the end real soon. Real soon.